Alright, this is Christopher Fox once again, and this is a request assignment from Amy. The name of this video is 10 horror movie sequels that are massively better than the original. So we first do a horror remix, or we're doing horror sequels. Alright. Without further ado, let's check it out. Yay!
Loves a sequel quite like horror. Chances are the vast majority of successful horror movies will end up with a sequel at one point, or more likely 12 of them. Though with this expectation for sequelization comes the reasonable belief that the sequels will never fully be the original. And while that is usually the case, it's not always the case. So with that in mind, I'm Josh from whatculture.com, and these are 10 horror movie sequels massively better than the original. Number 10, Wrong Turn 2, Dead End. 2003.
Wrong Turn. I've only seen the first 4 of those.
Does fail to distinguish itself.
They're alright. They're okay movies. Nothing special, but they're okay.
Expectations were lower then for the straight-to-video sequel, Wrong Turn 2.
They're brutal as hell, though.
Benefited tremendously from ditching the original self-serious tone for an altogether sillier, campier touch. Directed with energy and
that's not chicken.
His filmmaking debut, Wrong Turn 2 manages to not only outdo its predecessor on the gore front, but also serves up some worthwhile satire of reality TV alongside a number of memorable characters. Best of all being Henry Rollins' ex-Marine, Dale Murphy.
I liked him in this movie. He was awesome.
To be a cynical cash-in on a moderately successful original, it was truly shocking that Wrong Turn 2 proved to be so much more fun than what came before. Its success on home video, however, did lead to a glut of 4 increasingly terrible sequels for the franchise.
They're not terrible sequels.
Not bad reboot last year.
The reboot sucked.
9, Friday the 13th, Part 6, Jason Lives. Now, there's no denying the iconic appeal of the original Friday the 13th. For all of its rough edges and uninspired...
Now, Part 4 I like better, but this one was okay too. I like the Jason movies. They're more cheesy and silly than scary, but they're okay, I guess.
In its 6th entry, well, following on from a woefully disappointing 5th film, which misguidedly
after the 7th movie, they all went to shit, though. I did not like them, either ones, except the remake. Jason Goes to Hell and Jason X and Part 8 weren't that good. Jason Goes to Hell? What the fuck was that movie anyways? Except a pile of shit.
This is a movie that opens with a parody of the James Bond gun barrel sequence and ends with a song written by Alice Cooper.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's also by far the most stylish and well-made Friday movie, which, while admittedly a relatively low bar, helps put this head and shoulders above every other film in the series. Number 8, The Purge: Anarchy.
I don't like the Purge movies that much, except the first 2.
But by confining a night of government-sanctioned carnage to a single house, presumably for budgetary
they are creepy though, I'll give them that.
Quite do it justice. However, after making $90 million against a mere $3 million price tag, Blumhouse gave the sequel, The Purge: Anarchy, a beefy $11 million budget, allowing it to basically be the movie that the first one should have been.
I don't understand why they lasted this long, but they just keep making crappy sequel after crappy sequel.
Los Angeles, led by Frank Grillo, who was perfectly cast as the Punisher-esque protagonist Leo Barnes. This is a superior sequel in basically every way. The characters, drama, action, and visuals all...
It was really good, actually.
The original's relatively sleepy home invasion flick. Sure, its politics are heavy-handed and clumsy at the best of times, but at least in this instance, it felt like returning filmmaker James DeMonaco was basically given free rein to do whatever the hell he wanted, whereas the first Purge felt like a major creative compromise. Number 7, The Devil's Rejects.
That's a good one. That's a good pick.
Debut, House of 1000 Corpses, is a rough and ready horror.
This and 1000 Corpses are the only zombie movies that I really care for anymore. His Halloween movies suck. This and the first one I really like. The other ones. Rest in peace, Ed Haig. Rest in peace, man.
As a blood-soaked road movie western in which the murderous Firefly family now become the protagonists. The Devil's Rejects will make you want to take a long hot shower afterwards, but Zombie seems to have a far greater handle on both his characters and the film style this time around. The obnoxious editing choices
Didn't care for Sherman Zombie, but other than that, it was a pretty good movie.
Ticks that perfectly homage the exploitation era that the film is so obviously.
She's got a big ass though, because she shows it. Remember that she has a nice junk in the trunk, but.
Number 6, Annabelle Comes Home. Now look, admittedly, I do have a soft spot for 2014's Annabelle.
Yeah.
Even I, as a fan, concede that
the second one was way better. The second one was way better. The first one was not that good. I have a poster of it right there. I got a doll, Annabelle doll back there based on the movie too.
Though the third Annabelle film certainly isn't incredible, it is a marked improvement over the original, delivering a greater balance of well-crafted scares and
I don't know.
character development.
The second one was the only good one in my opinion. If it wasn't The Conjuring,
the original, which did
enough said.
for the more cynical sort of franchise cash-in for a quick, easy buck. Number 5, Gremlins 2: The New Batch.
Oh man, Gremlins a classic, both of them. I love this movie.
The original Gremlins is a great movie in its own right.
I love it. Gizmo is the sweetest thing ever.
An unwieldy fusion of family-friendly sci-fi and surprisingly violent horror. Yet
it was funny, man. Hilarious.
Jaw-droppingly insane as to make the original Gremlins seem positively pedestrian by
comedy.
Now, a legend states that Dante only agreed to return for the
he's so cute.
Control, which combined with a budget triple that of the first movie.
I'd love to get a prop of one of those Gremlins. I have the Gizmo, but we get like a life-size prop of the Slamming Green Gremlins. One of those.
Upping the ante so much to a comically cartoonish level. Yet, this isn't just some passive-aggressive crusade by the filmmaker. It's also a terrifically entertaining piece of work that's as playfully satirical and meta as it is often genuinely horrifying. Dante threw
some of it is kind of creepy.
Massive budget would allow, and courtesy of some first-rate puppetry work, the vast majority of it does indeed stick. Number 4, VHS 94.
VHS, never seen this one. I never seen this one.
Franchise of 4 sequels to date, with a 5th on the way. No matter that the original movie was actually
I don't like the VHS movies either, except the first one.
The original VHS's collection of shorts ranged from pretty good to completely forgettable. Consequently, though the format definitely offered up plenty of promise, many were left wishing for a greater degree of quality control. And thankfully, immediately that happened, with VHS 2 raising the bar considerably and delivering one of the finest found footage movies of its generation. Unfortunately, though, it couldn't remain consistent, and the quality dipped yet again with third movie VHS Viral, which is the absolute dirt worst of this series. All was not lost, though, as after a few years off, VHS 94 came back with a bang and delivered the most consistently entertaining, conceptually interesting, and well thought out film of the whole franchise. Gory, silly, and a whole load of fun, VHS 94 was a true joy to watch. And though the recently released VHS 99 didn't quite hit the same highs, the series nevertheless seems to be back on firmer footing than ever before. And that is incredibly rare. I mean, how many films and horror series do you know that end up being the best? Number 3, When a Stranger Calls Back. 1979's When a Stranger Calls earns a lot of goodwill because of how exquisitely crafted its opening 20
not a good movie. Very boring.
And especially that flabby
the remake's better. Way better.
To such a stellar first act, ultimately feeling packed with filler.
I've never seen this, so.
Bizarrely, despite the film's
I fell asleep several times watching the first movie, the original. Very boring, not scary at all.
Still, 1993's A Stranger Calls Back brought Carol Kane and Charles Durning back into the fold, along with the original writer-director Fred Walton, for a belated sequel that
doesn't seem like a movie I want to watch.
Though it suffers from the
not a good movie. Doesn't look good. Looks cheap.
It doesn't feel nearly as padded as the original, while weaving a more consistently unsettling story. Impressively, Walton crafts an opening sequence that at least matches, if not best, the first film as well. While
if you guys requested, I'll watch it, but
that's allowed it to age shockingly well over the last 3 decades. If you, quite understandably, dismissed When a Stranger Calls Back as a lazy, belated cash-in, it definitely is worth giving a second look. Number 2, Terrifier.
Yes, yes, Terrifier. Fuck yeah.
In 2016, but most agreed that despite having a creepy antagonist in Art the Clown, the frequently atrocious dialogue and acting made it a bit of
It was a good
chore to sit
movie.
through, even at just
It's just a. I loved it. The second one, holy fuck, is it great?
For starters, the gore is even more elaborate and insane.
Yes, great special effects, great makeup. Fuck yes.
Found a genuinely compelling protagonist, though certainly still rough around the edges in places and far too long at 138 minutes. Terrifier 2 ups the ante in basically every way that a horror sequel can, while also putting considerably more effort into the writing. With Terrifier 2 becoming a surprise box office smash relative to its budget, it'll be interesting to see if the inevitable...
She was creepy, that little girl.
Number 1, The Conjuring 2.
It's a good movie, but I wouldn't put it at number 1, but...
Yeah, James Wan's The Conjuring was a perfect example of a well-crafted studio horror that managed to deliver the balmy thrills and the jump scares mainstream audiences expect, while also being technically impressive, well-acted, and filled with likable characters. It didn't reinvent the wheel, but it was rock solid. But for The Conjuring 2, James Wan took his $40 million the original and created one of the most genuinely epic, supersized horror sequels ever. The 134-minute Conjuring 2 compellingly shifts the setting to London, ensuring the film has a totally different look to its predecessor, all the while delivering a more heightened and elaborate bevy of thrills. This sequel boasts some of the most ingeniously well-thought-out set pieces in any horror film produced by a major studio that decade, with the nun sequence, of course, being an all-timer, while daring to devote considerable amounts of time to its central characters, especially my mum and dad, Ed and Lorraine Warren. The Conjuring 2 very easily could have just been more of the same, but one laudably dared to go further, and the result was absolute cinematic dynamite. He also gave us Patrick Wilson playing the guitar, and out of 10 right there, to be honest. So, that's our list. What do you guys think about these sequels down in the comments below? Do you agree that they outdid their predecessors?
Nah. I mean, Conjuring 2 was really good. Terrifier 2 was fucking amazing. White Stranger Calls Back, never seen it. Didn't care for the original, so it sucks. Basis 94, no. Don't agree. Gremlins 2, Annabelle 2, Devil's Rejects. They're good. The Parts Anarchy was alright. Friday Part 6 was okay. Wrong Turn 2 was really good, so yeah. But what is your favorite horror movie sequel, guys? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll make a video about that too here soon, a couple of days. So thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and see you guys in the next video. Peace.